Have you ever wanted something so bad and the moment you got it, your spirit was like, no. And not just no, but no. Just a little time on this earth will show you that knowing something and living through it are two completely different things. Because once you go through it, it's like that one test you were confident about, but then the teacher licked their finger and handed you that paper, and all of a sudden your mind went blank and you just start circling C because it looked good. Recently, I graduated with my bachelor's, and at first I was like, hold up, big fella. We didn't really do nothing because that took me like 20 years to do. But then I had to remind myself that it didn't matter if I zigzag, backstroke, front stroke, or whatever else Aaliyah said and rocked the boat. It still mattered, and it was still something worth celebrating. So in true hustler fashion, I was like, all right, bet. Let me keep going to school and get this paper. And I did everything I needed to do. And y'all, I got into SCAD with scholarships and everything. Okay? I was hyped until I logged into them classes and I felt like a weight laying on my shoulders. And I'm not gonna lie, imposter syndrome was trying it. But then when I sat with the feeling, I realized that it wasn't fear at all. I just didn't want it anymore. At the same time, I'm like, this doesn't make sense because I was just smiling ear to ear. I'm talking about cheesing, no side tooth and all about going to SCAD. When I sat with myself, I realized that the answer was blaring right in front of my face. Goals aren't logical. Recently, I have fallen in love with content creation. I love everything about creating content. Even though there are no guaranteed checks and there's definitely no guaranteed future in this. Those classes that at first felt like creative educational opportunities suddenly felt like siphons of my time and my creative energy. And I couldn't think of a career with a salary that was worth that for me. It just, no. The wild part is I was actually chasing the master so that I can feel accomplished. But I feel like the moment I chose to log out of those classes and just say no, I actually graduated with something better because I chose alignment over approval. So if something you've been working towards suddenly feels heavy, pause and listen, because sometimes it's not anxiety. Sometimes it's clarity. If you're tired of being gaslit by goals you've already outgrew, drop that gas emoji down in the comments so I know I'm not alone. I was supposed to start classes today, but instead I'm gonna go explore some of that freedom I was so afraid of. Catch y'all later.